How's it going, my friends? Welcome back to CryptoCoins Gaming. My name is Freddie Colton, and today we're going to be discussing a classic fantasy-style, fun fighting, something just perfect for someone like myself who loves Dungeons and Dragons and magic and fantasy and lore and fun. So today I'm discussing Age of Cryptology, which this is a really interesting project, by the way. I actually jumped onto this one pretty early on. The following is definitely solid, but it's not huge yet, and I think it's just growing, to be completely fair. Obviously, every project has to start out somewhere, so I'm pretty happy I jumped onto this one where I did. So I'm actually going to do something that I don't usually do and go over the first page, the front page. We'll check that out, and then we will go from there. Now, the overview. So it's a play-to-earn ecosystem developed on the Binance Smart Chain, which combines thrilling and entertaining lore with the possibilities that blockchain technology offers. In AOC, every asset is an NFT, non-fungible token, which allows you to be the sole owner of that asset and have full control. Now, I just want you to see a little bit of this as well, so you get a feeling for the beauty that has been put into this game. 200 years after the Great War. So I'm not going to play the whole thing, but you just see it's a beautiful, fun build-up to the game. Gets you really stoked on it, and it just ends right there. So as I'm going to let you all watch that for yourselves so I don't spoil the fun story aspect of it. I think a game like this, I don't want to ever spoil the story aspect of it too much. I'd love to always discuss to you the value of actually playing this game, how this game actually might make you some money, and then we can worry about story once we're actually playing, or I'll explain the fun part of the story. So the in-game economy includes a token utility called Oreo, former Roman currency that will work in the main game currency. Oreo is a real-world value, and it can be exchanged for other cryptos or even real money, fiat currency like US dollars or euros. This is awesome new concept of play and earn games. And just to be clear, you know, it is the beauty of all of the play to earn games. This is not brand new, as we all know. But again, this is a great play to earn game. Don't get me wrong. We all know that that's what this channel is about. Our vision is to develop the concept of play to earn into a more mature one, which is strategy and skill are more important. Which, by the way, I'll give them that. There are not a lot of extremely strategy-based games for NFTs. We don't want to be a sit-and-click here game, which I appreciate. In the pursuit of the new concept of master and earn, we want to be completely transparent in our game algorithms and probabilities for you to be able to analyze and create custom strategies, which is great. It discusses all the different skill-based game modes. We have adventures, so if you'd like to fight beasts, human enemies, mythological creatures, go on an adventure, earn tokens. Arena, PvP. Make it. Get in there, fight in an arena, beat someone, and get their money. And then build a 6-hero team for a dungeon crawl. Fight against dungeon bosses, and the stronger bosses have higher level rewards, which is great. As I said, you all know I'm so into Dungeons and Dragons, so I think that this was a really fun one. I'm so excited that they essentially are trying to diversify the gameplay to really be fun and all around. Tokenomics right here for the Oreo, so you can see as well what the tokenomics are, how they're planning to split them up. Most of it is going to play to earn reward pools, which is great, and then there are just some for development, advisory, marketing, very classic things. I'd say everything that they have here is very standard, which is good. Standard is what you want to see in the tokenomics of a project, because not that there's not going to be tokenomics that are different than another that are useful, but standard is sort of, there's a reason there's a standard tokenomics set, right? There's a proven track record of businesses, I guess I could say. And our team. We have a really cool team as well here, by the way. I was looking these guys up. You can click through if you'd like to look at more about them. And you all know, for me, I am a big fan of a team who wants to show their face, show their name, and let me find out who they are and what they've done in the past. Interestingly, looks like a younger group of men. They look probably around my age, just a little older, which is awesome. I really like to see people who are, you know, mid to later 20s that are really starting businesses and showing, as we say, showing those adults, even though I'm an adult now too, but, you know, but showing those adults we can do it. And then here's some of their partners as well. Very interesting partners. As actually I was clicking through them. I'll be honest, I was not exactly familiar with any of them at the moment, as well as there's one that I'm hiding called Moneycoin TV. I was not really familiar with any of them initially, to be very honest with you, but very valuable partners, I'll give them. They definitely clearly had something going on there. Let's see here, and then, all right, so yeah, I have to connect to MetaMask to actually get through. I was going to show you guys this as well, but I currently am not going to do that at the moment, but if you'd like to go through and check out their maps, check out everything as well that you can at the moment, please connect your wallet. That's amazing. The guideline as well, this is essentially our white paper. I do have it over here. I know I'm clicking into these like they're not. I usually love, as you know, to go through my thing. And we will go ahead through really fast and just check out social media so you can understand. I kind of wanted to explain the project before I explain the social media, just because, again, the media is a little smaller, but it's not small. It's just a little bit smaller than some of the other projects I talk about. So the AOC, it's 4,000 people for the announcement channel on Telegram. We have 10.8 on Twitter, which is not bad numbers at all, let's be clear. Those are great numbers, and it's a real legitimate following online. People really love their project. Then we have just over 3,000 here on Instagram, but again, quite a lot of love. It is a real legitimate 3,000 loving fans. If you'd like to check out the BSC scan as well for their token, the native token, you can check that out. The Oreo, you can check that out right here. Apologize if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, by the way. I found a couple different ways to say that, so I'm just going with the way that I decided that it'll be best pronounced. That's all right. And Discord as well, just so we are aware. I was unable to verify myself in the Discord. For whatever reason, my Discord right now doesn't want to verify my phone number, but I am getting that fixed for future videos, so as you know, I like to click through Discord if I can, but I will say they have a strong 6,000 to 7,000 area Discord following, and I highly recommend, if you're interested in this project, clicking through and actually going to check out the Discord for yourself. I always think that you should check Discord. I do mention it all the time, obviously, but as you know, social media doesn't mean everything for a project, but a really well taken care of Discord. In fact, I have a private Discord for this channel, or my private company that I own. Like, I own a company, right? So I have private Discords for that, so I can always know what's going on, keep up with the company in that manner, in that sense. And so if a Discord is taken care of like it is a business's Discord, the team's doing well, and I will say the team is doing well. I was able to log into a friend's Discord account to actually get through there. So if I do ever not show Discord on the screen, to be clear, I have gone through and I will always look at it. I'll get a friend to help me look at it. I just don't pull up other people's info on my videos, because I know you're all troublemakers. I'm not going to dox who my friends are. No, I'm just kidding. I love you all. I know you're not. From Age of Cryptology, we want to offer you a complete, detailed, and updatable guide so that you have information for all the functionalities of the game. Easy enough. I love that. Heroes. So the main assets of the game are heroes, which don't we all want to be? My Hero Academia, anyone? Each hero belongs to only one of the 6 mythological civilizations, which that's good because they're not trying to go over the top with how many different types there are. And I'll tell you what, I bet this game will build because these guys are real cool. They know what they're doing. They're clearly D&D fans, and in fact, I'm interested to actually reach out to those who created this project and follow up a little more on this. I gotta play this game. I just have to follow up with these guys and see what's going on with this one because I'm really interested in live streaming this as well. And as you all know, by the way, I'm starting to do live streams, so please come by and say hey to me, check me out. I'm either here or on CryptoCoins, my main channel, so please come check it out. The main assets are the heroes, so, and then you have the different ones that they belong to. Now, I just thought it was really funny, by the way, because they're sort of like these, they're all based on sort of ancient civilization races, right? And then it's just funny that, like, that we have these, that they all exist still, I guess, but it's just kind of funny being like, oh, Japanese, Celtic, Egyptian, like, that's your hero type. I just thought that was a little bit funny, but I think that obviously it's cool. What it is the beauty of it is it's history, and it's a historical game, obviously, but in these types of fantasy games, I'm sure you guys can understand, and not even a negative to the game, it's just we can all agree that it's pretty funny to think in, like, terms of being a hero and being like, oh, Celtic warrior, I'm the Celtic Scottish. Is that Scottish? Is that the same thing? I don't know. I'm not very good at those accents, sorry. The divinity of a hero is a concept similar to rarity in other games. As well, by the way, here are 6 main stats. Very common stats, right? So we got health, strength, aim, speed, persistence, which essentially, I'm assuming persistence is another way to say, your... get that word in a second, and luck, which I always like that people put luck in a game. I think that's a really funny thing to do. I'm a big fan, as you know, of all types of ridiculous games. I guess the best game that I would have luck is... oh, Fallout. There we go. Sorry, I was looking over at my game collection. Right, you guys never see that. I have a game collection over here. I have, like, my favorite games sitting out for myself. I don't know about you guys on that. But, and then persistence being, what is it? You have to have something to be able to... Stamina. It's stamina. There we go, everyone. It's stamina. I told you I knew it. I'm just, I'm having a fun time talking about this one, guys. I apologize. This is a great project. And so you can check out your rarity, essentially, based off the color. So if you'd like to check that out, the different heroes, and then there's origin heroes, which are essentially, they are like the original heroes, original heroes. Level and experience as well, so you can see sort of how that works on this. You can choose your gender, but you can see how that works with your person. They're sort of on the way you visualize it, sort of on a card, if you will. So that's really cool. Here are some of our common heroes and the art designs for those. There are many more, as they say, but here are just some, and this kind of gives you, right, we have Japanese, Celtic, or that's Celtic, Egyptian, Roman, Greek, one of those. So they kind of give us a little base of a male and a female that's general for everything. Here are our items, and it is just like any classic game where you're going to deck out your characters. You've got all of the items to choose from. You're going to choose helmet, you're going to choose shoulder, body pads, shield. I need a +2 shield, let me tell you what. Good D&D joke there. Any D&D fans are going to love this episode, let me tell you. Divinity of the item as well, so there are different rarities of items. And I'm gonna speed along on this ending part a little bit because I know I'm making the video last long, but I really like this project. I'm having a lot of fun with this one. I'm super stoked to play this, guys. I'm not gonna lie. And there are 7 gods in mythology, 6 gods and 1 king of gods, like Jupiter or for the Romans, or Zeus for the Greeks, right? Which essentially, for those of you who read Percy Jackson, by the way, shout out, you know what I'm talking about. For those of you who didn't read Greek mythology or Roman mythology, and I read those separately in school, but Percy Jackson, let's not lie. Let's not act like that's not the way we know all those differences, right? And new Percy Jackson show coming up, by the way. So just so we're clear, once there's a Percy Jackson NFT or a crypto, your boy's going to be talking about it to you. Don't worry. You can get your blessings from the different gods. Now, it's fascinating to me because they show us 6 gods, and they don't show us Zeus or how you might get him. So there's a way to get Zeus. Zeus is out there, and I'm so curious how you might go about getting him. So, excuse me, so very fascinating to know. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, everyone. My first burp on camera after hundreds of videos, everyone. Here are your different universes as well that you can buy areas and buy land in, start your different factions, essentially, to keep yourself safe. You check, this is how you build your team as well, so you have a couple of different people. You can bring people of all different types of hero backgrounds, races, whatever you want to call it, together to fight. It's teaching you from here on really how to play the game a lot, and teaching you about chests and different rarities and stuff like that. So I really recommend you go through and check this out. I did want to get to the bottom so you can see some examples of some dungeon bosses, which are really beautifully made. I personally really like that they have the siren looking like a classic siren from old school mythology versus just like a pretty mermaid lady or something. We got Cerberus here. We've got a version of the that's not the Minotaur. That's He's like Kyron in Percy Jackson, and I can't remember what the name of that is. Everyone's gonna make fun of me so much for not knowing that. And then, oh, that's Medusa. That's pretty cool. I didn't notice that that's Medusa, but check out how she's sitting there as well. So that's why I say, my friends, this one is just a really interesting project. See, that's beautiful. She's turning this person to stone, by the way. Just like steps around the corner. That's crazy. But that's really it, my friends. I really appreciate you hanging on with me this episode. This has been a really great episode. And I'll tell you what, let's look it up real quick. Oh man. What is it say? Centaur. It is a centaur. Okay, great. It is a centaur. That's right. Great. Well, beautiful. That's how we're going to end the episode, everyone. We have checked out Age of Cryptology today. What a fun game. I appreciate it. This was a fun episode, honestly. Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. I'm excited to play this one, so definitely please jump on this project. I think that it is a very big project in the making, and I would say that there is definitely nothing but going up from here, in my opinion, and I've been calling it pretty well lately. So let's check it out when we play the game together. But as always, my friends, I appreciate having you come by. This has been CryptoCoins Gaming. My name is Freddie Colton. No pay, no play, and I'll see you in the next video.